Hello and welcome to Stories and Lessons. My name is Amy Ebert and I'm your host for today's podcast. Welcome back to the series All Things Branding. A favorite story framework amongst storytellers and marketers is the Pixar framework, which author Dan Pink outlines in his book, To Sell is Human, where he deconstructs some of Pixar's secret sauce. What's useful is that it naturally guides you to tell a compelling story by following a narrative structure, even if you're not aware of it. Helpful, right? As we explained in our most recent episode, be sure to check it out if you haven't already. After you watch this one, of course, go back and check out that one. Stories are incredibly powerful. So, without further ado, here's the format for the Pixar framework. Once upon a time, every day, one day, because of that, until finally. In his book, Pink uses Finding Nemo as an example to demonstrate for the Pixar pitch framework. Ready? Once upon a time, there was a widowed fish named Marlin who was extremely protective of his only son, Nemo. We already kind of know where this is going, don't we? Every day, Marlin would caution Nemo about the dangers of the ocean and insist that he stay close. One day, we know the story's about to change here, Nemo, in a rebellious moment, disregards his father's warnings and ventures into the open water. Because of that, he's captured by a diver and ends up in a fish tank in a Sydney dentist's office. Because of that, double dip there, Marlin embarks on a quest to rescue Nemo, teaming up with various sea creatures along the way. Okay, notice he's teaming up with some sea creatures. So here's another little piece to this. I don't know if it always happens, but in this story, I'm going to be telling you another one a little bit later as well, so stick around for that. There's an enrollment piece. He has to enroll some other people into helping him out. Until finally, we're getting our payoff, friends. Marlin and Nemo are reunited and they both learn that love is rooted in trust. Beautiful story with intrigue, emotional tugs, investment in the characters. See how that's done? Now, they were together in the beginning. They're together in the end. Why do we need all that hoopla in the middle? Anybody know? Type it in the chat. The transformational journey. Think about even the title. People know what they're signing up for. Oh, I get it. The journey in this movie is finding Nemo. I get it. That's what we're going to do. That's the journey we're going on. Here's another example of a popular story that follows the Pixar storytelling framework. Using a well-known film, Toy Story. Kind of know what we're getting a little bit there as well, right? Toy Story, a story about toys. Cartoon? Once upon a time, there was a toy cowboy named Woody who was the favorite toy of a young boy named Andy. Once upon a time, every day, Woody enjoyed being Andy's best loved toy, ruling the other toys with a sense of authority and maintaining order in the toy world. He loves that authority. One day, here it comes. Andy received a new toy for his birthday, a space ranger named Buzz Lightyear. Buzz quickly became Andy's new favorite toy. Because of that, Woody felt threatened and jealous of Buzz's popularity, new kid in town, leading to tension and conflict between the two toys. Because of that, second gut punch, Woody and Buzz accidentally get lost outside of Andy's house. And, here's that enrollment piece, must work together to return home. They got to collaborate now, overcoming various challenges and learning to understand each other. See? Until finally, Woody and Buzz return to Andy's home and realize that, despite their differences, they can work together and support each other. Woody accepts Buzz as a friend, and they both learn the value of friendship and cooperation. Isn't that cool? This story follows the Pixar framework by establishing the characters, introducing a conflict, and resolving it through character growth, transformation, and collaboration, enrollment, all while delivering an emotional and relatable message. The Pixar framework pushes you to go beyond just presenting a solution or outcome and delve into the impact. It doesn't end with a single because of that. Instead, it introduces a second because of that, doubling down before reaching the until finally. Many stories might conclude after the first because of that, failing to build enough tension. This framework, however, compels you to push further and explore deeper. Understanding various storytelling frameworks can unlock the secrets to crafting memorable storytelling. The Pixar framework offers a simple yet powerful template for creating engaging, powerful narratives. By mastering these techniques, you'll be equipped to connect with your audience on a deeper level. What do you think of the Pixar frameworks? Give us a quick one right now in the comments. Just do something off the top of your head. It can be anything, right? Just make it up as you go. Tell us a story about something that happened today. Tell us a story about something that happened last week. Tell us a story, whatever it is. Just get going on something for you and just start typing it in. I'll go over one more time. You can always rewind. But once upon a time, every day, one day, that's when you know there's, okay, once upon a time, this is what's happening. Every day, this is what happens. One day, we know there's going to be a shift there. Because of that, okay, and then also in your story, put in that enrollment piece until finally, let's put those in the comments. Ready to elevate your brand and unlock its true essence? Join the waitlist for our next 10x on Camera workshop by heading over to 10xoncamera.com. Come hang out with us. Having said that, thank you for listening to today's podcast. If you got value from what we've provided, why not spread the love by sharing this episode with someone? Subscribe to or follow the show so you never miss an episode, and give us a positive 5-star review or a thumbs up, depending on which platform you're currently on, and share with others. For more stories and lessons, check out some of my other episodes in the series. Thank you for showing up, and be well.